I'm Big Will Levinson, and it's time to talk sports. Well, folks, after 2 great weeks of basketball, 68 teams are now down to 4 in the men's basketball tournament. The noise is loud and aplenty. Where are the upsets? Where are the Cinderellas, the crazy finishes? Well, we had a few wild finishes this past weekend, but folks, hold tight. This weekend on CBS, the madness is coming. For the first time since 2008 and for the second time in March Madness history, all 4 1 seeds have advanced to the Final Four. And all that means is the best basketball is ahead of us. But let's look back at how the 4 best teams in the sport made it to San Antonio. So, for the first time since 2008, chalk has reigned supreme. All 4 1 seeds for just the second time ever. Funny enough, just like 2008, this Final Four will be played in San Antonio. You can be sad there are no Cinderellas, but it's hard to be sad about these matchups. According to KenPom's rating, a highly reputable analytical rating system that began in 1997, these 4 teams are not just in the top 10 this year. These 4 teams are in the top 10 all-time of KenPom. So get ready for 3 heavyweight matchups in San Antonio this weekend. And so here's how these 4 got here, starting with the top overall seed, the South Region champs Auburn. And there were some questions about the Tigers coming into the tournament after they lost 3 of their last 4, but it turns out having already clinched the SC regular season title and a 1 seed weeks before the tournament was likely the reason for that, because Auburn has looked like the bona fide top overall seed. They were all regular season, winning their first tournament games by double digits, then consistently fending off the Spartans, comfortably punching their ticket to the Final Four. Really, the last time Auburn slipped up in any meaningful game was back on February 8th when the West Regional champs, the Florida Gators, made a statement in the jungle. And it was that incredible road win that really put the Gators on the national radar as they went on to win the SEC tournament, earning them the 1 seed in the West. And it looked like the Gators' great season would end short when the 2-time defending national champion UConn Huskies had Florida on the ropes. But the clutch hands of Walter Clayton Jr. saved the day. And after using a big second half to run away from Maryland in the Sweet 16, it all looked over for the Gators with 5 minutes left in the Elite Eight. Down 10 to Texas Tech, Florida, behind the huge threes of Thomas Houck and Clayton Jr., made one of the most incredible comebacks you will see in the Elite Eight, ending the game on an 18-4 run and showing that when the pressure is highest, Florida is at their best. So it's a rematch for Game 1 Saturday, 4:09 p.m. on CBS, the Tigers and the Gators. Meanwhile, on the other side, Duke certainly appears to be the most talented team left as they absolutely plowed through the Eastern route to Jon Scheyer's first ever Final Four appearance as Houston of the Cougs. Great defense. Boy, did they have a finish against Purdue on Friday. One an inbound call by Kelvin Sampson to seal it for the Cougs before Houston absolutely stymied Tennessee in the Elite Eight. Man, these games are awesome. The Final Four begins this Saturday in San Antonio right here on CBS. But that's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Levinson.